Have you ever thought about starting your own tutoring business but felt overwhelmed by the idea of creating lesson plans, grading assignments, or even just knowing where to begin? Well, guess what? You don't need a teaching degree, a stack of textbooks, or even a classroom to get started. In fact, with just 2 free tools, Khan Academy and Grammarly, you can launch your own virtual tutoring business right from your laptop. Stick around and I'll walk you through exactly how to do it, step by step. Number 1. Khan Academy. First up, let's talk about Khan Academy. Founded by Sal Khan in 2008, Khan Academy is a nonprofit educational platform that offers a vast array of resources across subjects such as math, science, history, and more. The best part? It's completely free. So, if you're ready to make your teaching life easier and your classroom smarter, grab your coffee and let's get into it. 1. Creating an account. First things first, head over to Khan Academy and sign in using your Gmail account, but make sure you select the teacher option. Once you're inside, look for the Create a Class button. That's your gateway to building your digital classroom. Just click it, name your class, choose the subject, and boom, you're officially a Khan Academy teacher. From here, you can start adding students, assigning content, and watching the magic happen as your tutoring space comes to life. Before you dive in, pause for a moment and ask yourself, what exactly do I want from Khan Academy? Knowing your teaching goals is where it all begins. Most teachers fall into one of 3 tracks. Maybe you're here for the content to use Khan Academy's videos and exercises to support your lessons without assigning anything. That's track 1. You're simply using it as a trusted educational library. Or maybe you're curious about Khanmigo, their built-in AI assistant that helps you plan lessons, review tricky topics, and even quiz yourself. That's track 2. Let's start with track 1. Using Khan Academy to support your teaching. Think of it as having a second teacher in your classroom who never gets tired. The platform offers videos, articles, unit tests, quizzes, exercises, you name it. And it's all aligned with US state standards and even global education systems. Just hit the Explore button or type your topic into the search bar. Boom, resources at your fingertips. You can use this content during lectures to reinforce tough concepts or to give extra practice. Pro tip, bookmark your favorite materials so you're not scrambling 5 minutes before class. Track 2. Now for the real game changer, Khanmigo. This is track 2, and it's where things go from helpful to downright magical. Khanmigo is like your personal AI teaching assistant. It helps you whip up lesson plans in minutes, create rubrics and exit tickets, and even review topics you haven't taught in years. Stuck on 8th grade geometry? Need a crash course in 6th grade biology? Khanmigo's got your back. Just sign up, log in, and start exploring teacher-specific activities that save time and reduce stress. Setting up classroom. Now let's roll up our sleeves and talk about setting up your classroom. Once your class is created, it's time to bring your students into the fold. If you've got their emails, great, send out invites directly. No emails? No problem. You can also manually create accounts in just a few clicks, or go the simple route. Every class comes with a unique code. Share that, and students can join by visiting khanacademy.org/join. Already using Google Classroom? Even better. Just link it up and import your class instantly. Now that your students are in, let's make things as personally best as possible. You can assign course mastery goals and unit mastery goals. Think of course mastery like the final destination of an entire subject. It shows how much a student has learned overall. Unit mastery goals are more like checkpoints, focusing on a single topic or skill. These are great for building confidence and giving students those quick wins. You're totally in control. Assign course challenges to check prior knowledge, targeted skills to prep for exams, or extra practice where students struggle most. Keeping track. And here's where the platform really shines: tracking progress. No more guessing games. You get real-time reports showing exactly how your students are doing. Who's thriving, who's stuck, which topic is clicking, and which one needs a little more love. It's all laid out. You can group students by skill level, tailor your lessons to their needs, and actually see growth as it's happening. It turns you into a smarter, more responsive teacher without the added stress. Easy access. Now, if you're worried about Wi-Fi, don't be. Khan Academy has your back here too. You can download videos straight to your phone via the mobile app, whether you're on Android or iPhone. You can study offline at any time. It's great for students with spotty internet access or during long commutes and power outages. And now for the best part, it's all free. Seriously, no hidden fees, no annoying ads, no fine print. You don't even need a credit card. The whole thing runs on donations and grants, which means all you have to focus on is teaching and learning. At the end of the day, Khan Academy isn't just another platform. It's a full-on education ally. The best part? You're not locked into one method. Try new things. Mix features. Make it your own. Teaching should feel good, and when it does, learning naturally follows. So go ahead, take the leap, try out Khan Academy and Khanmigo, and give your classroom the upgrade it truly deserves. Because with the right tools, every teacher becomes a superhero. And speaking of super tools, let's talk about another game-changer tool that can help you in online tutoring. Number 2, Grammarly. We're talking about something every tutor secretly wishes for, a magical writing assistant. Well, guess what? It exists, and it's called Grammarly. If you're tutoring students in English, history, social studies, or really any subject that involves writing, Grammarly can seriously up your game. You know how students sometimes turn in essays full of run-on sentences, random commas, and words that don't quite fit? Grammarly catches all that and more. The best part? It comes with a free version, and it works across platforms you already use like Google Docs, Microsoft Word, and your browser. Super convenient. So why should you incorporate Grammarly into your tutoring sessions? What's the big deal with Grammarly? Let's break it down nice and simple. First up, grammar and spelling checks. Grammarly is like having a super alert proofreader sitting beside you at all times. It scans everything your student writes and instantly flags any grammar or spelling errors. No more awkward typos or weird sentence structures slipping through the cracks. Whether your student's writing an essay, an email, or even a class project, it's going to catch the mistakes and offer easy-to-understand fixes. And the best part? It explains why it's suggesting something, so students actually learn while they fix their writing. Next, punctuation. Help that actually makes sense. If you're missing a comma or you've added one where it doesn't belong, Grammarly spots those too. It checks for extra periods, misplaced quotation marks, and all those tiny details that can make writing look either super sharp or super sloppy. Grammarly can make your students' work go from meh to wow, this looks professional in just a few clicks. Then there's conciseness suggestions. You know when students write like they're trying to hit a word count and end up repeating themselves over and over? Yeah, Grammarly helps with that. It looks at bloated sentences and offers cleaner, shorter, more powerful alternatives. So instead of saying, the reason why this is important is because, Grammarly's like, hey, how about just saying, this matters because, it's smoother, it's smarter, and your students will start learning to express themselves more clearly without sounding like a robot. Writing with generative AI. Another cool thing? Grammarly's AI lets you control the vibe of your writing. Yep, instead of just telling you how your text sounds, Grammarly's new generative AI feature asks you how you want it to sound before it even writes a word. Want it to come off as formal, confident, friendly? You just choose the tone, and Grammarly generates the text to match that mood. It's perfect for students writing cover letters, emails to professors, or even social media posts that need to strike the right balance. No more stressing over wording. Grammarly does the heavy lifting and makes sure the message hits just right. Encourage independent editing. Eventually, your goal should be to help your student catch these mistakes on their own. Grammarly helps them learn by showing, not just telling. Over time, they'll begin to notice their common mistakes and correct them before even running a spell check. Basically, you're not just fixing grammar here. You're building confident, independent writers who don't need their tutor holding their hand every time they write an essay. And the integration? It's a game changer. Grammarly works pretty much everywhere. Whether your student is typing in Google Docs, drafting a quick email, writing a blog post, or even using social media, it's there, quietly making suggestions in the background. Plus, if you want a more focused experience, you can download the desktop app or use the web editor. Either way, it's super user-friendly. And yes, even if you're not a tech genius, you'll be fine. It's that easy. Now, how do you get started? It's literally a few steps. Just head over to Grammarly's website, create a free account, which literally takes like 30 seconds, then install the browser extension or download the desktop version. And just like that, you're all set. No complicated setup, no credit card needed, and no fuss. Number 3, combining Khan Academy and Grammarly for a comprehensive tutoring experience. Now here's where things get really exciting. Let's combine the power of Khan Academy with Grammarly to give your students a complete learning experience. Think about it like this. Khan Academy helps your students learn the concepts of math, science, history, whatever they need. Grammarly helps them communicate what they've learned clearly and confidently. Let's say your student just finished a Khan Academy lesson on World War II. You want them to write a summary or reflection. This is the perfect moment to bring in Grammarly. Here's how you can combine the two tools in a real tutoring session. Step 1. Assign learning via Khan Academy. Have your student watch a lesson, complete a practice set, or take a quiz. Step 2. Assign a writing task. Based on the lesson, ask your student to write a short paragraph explaining what they learned. Keep it simple. In your own words, what was the main cause of World War II? Step 3. Edit with Grammarly. Open Grammarly and review the students' writing together. Talk about what was clear, what was confusing, and how to make their message stronger. Step 4. Reflect and revise. Let your student revise their work using Grammarly's suggestions. This reinforces the content and improves their writing. This combo isn't just about checking boxes, it's about developing real skills. By using Khan Academy and Grammarly side by side, you're teaching your students how to understand, express, and reflect on what they're learning. That's huge. Most tutoring sessions either focus on learning or writing. That's what sets great tutors apart. You're not just helping your students pass their next test, you're helping them become better thinkers, better writers, and more confident communicators. At this point, you've got a pretty powerful toolkit. You don't need to be a tech wizard or spend tons of money to be an awesome tutor. You've got Khan Academy for lessons, quizzes, and structured academic content. You've got Grammarly to guide your students in becoming better writers, thinkers, and communicators. Pair them together, and you've got a tutoring setup that's not just effective, but next level. Your students will gain more from every session. They'll learn faster, retain more, and write better. And you'll save time, reduce stress, and feel more confident in your role as an educator. You've now got two powerful free tools in your tutoring business, Khan Academy and Grammarly. So tell us, if you had to tutor just one subject for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Drop your answers in the comments. We're curious. And hey, if this video sparked any ideas, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss more tips on turning your passion into a profession.